silence leaning heavy on the edge of the world, watching the banners of the evening get unfurled. That bruised kind of purple, that indigo stain, it's the only color that can hold all this pain. I'm sitting on the porch where we used to watch it set, in a state of mind that hasn't learned to forget yet. The shadows are stretching, reaching out for your ghost, in the time of the day that I used to love most. But the clock is a thief and the light is a liar, burning out the remnants of a dying fire. I just wanna freeze the transition of the sky before the stars come out to ask me why. Oh, these blue hours never last long enough to get used to the absence of your velvet love. It's the middle ground, mercy between day and the dark, a temporary healing for this broken heart. But the indigo fades into a hollow black sea, and I'm left with the night and the ghost of we. Slow down the spin and the world is too rough, and these blue hours never last long enough. The streetlights are humming, waking up in the cold, while I'm still clinging to the hands I can't hold. In this half light, the house doesn't look quite so bare. I can almost imagine that you're sitting right there. The sapphire silence is a blanket on my skin before the midnight reckoning finally begins. But the horizon is drinking the last of the blue, taking the only part of the day that feels like you. Stay with me, twilight, don't turn into night. Don't leave me alone without a sliver of light. The blackness is heavy, the blackness is deep. It's where the memories go when they don't want to sleep. Just 5 more minutes of this lonely, lovely shade before the silhouettes of us finally fade. Oh, these blue hours never last long enough to get used to the absence of the faith you are. These blue hours never last long enough to get used to the absence of your velvet love. It's the middle ground, mercy between day and the dark, a temporary healing for this broken heart. But the indigo fades into a hollow black sea, and I'm left with the night and the ghost of we. Slow down the spin and the world is too rough, and these blue hours never last long enough. The stars are piercing through the veil, the blue is turning thin and pale. Wait, just wait, it's getting dark, it's getting late. Too short for the sorrow, too long till tomorrow. Not long enough. Blue hours. I woke up to a sky that forgot how to be blue, just a pale shade of silver, the color of losing you. The garden we planted is a garden of gray. Even the roses had washed their red away. I tried to remember the gold in your hair, but it's a sepia ghost in the morning air. I'm walking through rooms where the saturation died, with a heavy heart and nowhere left to hide. The world used to burn like a neon sign back when your fingers slept. I remember the ocean was a deep violet and green, the brightest thing that I'd ever seen. But now when I close my eyes to find that shore, the waves are just shadows hitting the floor. Even then I love you, you left on the glass is a transparent whisper as the hours pass. Ooh. Give me back the crimson, give me back the fire, give me the sting of a living desire. I'd rather be bleeding in a violent red than living in this dusty hollow gray instead. But the palette is empty, the brushes are dry, and there's nothing but ash in the back of my eye. Yeah, I'm just dreaming muted colors tonight, searching for a spark in the black and the white. A charcoal memory, a hazy shade of grief, falling through 2020 seas like a winter leaf. I'm reaching for the vivid, but I'm caught in the blur of the vibrant, beautiful people we were. Everything's faded, the pulse is slow, dreaming in muted colors, watching you go. Soft piano melody that's colors. The yellow is gone. Just a world made of slate, a little too late. Muted colors, softly fading. The rhythm of the city has slowed down to a crawl, but I'm still staring at the Polaroids taped upon the wall. It's a Saturday in January 2026, and I'm looking for the pieces that I know I'll never fix. Your sweater's in the corner, it's lost its scent by now, but I can't bring myself to move it. I don't even know how. The tempo of our life together hit a sudden stop, leaving me to listen for the other shoe to drop. I can feel the bass line thumping in the house next door, while I'm just tracing shadows on the kitchen floor. The music's getting thinner, the melody's strained, like a garden in the winter where the color hasn't remained. I'm living in the fading beats and lingering feelings, staring at the cracks across the bedroom ceilings. The song we called our own is just a ghost on the air, a vibration in the silence that says you're no longer there. I'm trying to keep the tempo, I'm trying to keep the time, but I'm a broken lyric and a verse without a rhyme. Yeah, the music's nearly over, but the heartache's just beginning in the fading beats, while the room is slowly spinning. The pulse of my reflection looks older in the glass, counting every lonely minute that I'm letting pass. I remember when our heartbeats were perfectly in sync, back before we stood together on the jagged final brink. Now I'm scrolling through the playlist of a summer long ago, watching how the embers of the fire used to glow. Every note's a needle, every chord is like a scar, a digital I turn the volume up until the speakers start to blow, just to drown the I still love you that I can't let go. But the battery is dying and the signal's getting low, and I'm terrified of silence when the music has to go. That's all that's left. A hollow kind of theft. The echo is long, the feeling is strong, but the beat is gone. January 17th, waiting for the dawn, fading, lingering. From 3 years ago, a mundane, I'm coming home and the traffic is slow. But in the grain of the audio, the ghost of your breath is a comfort that feels like a beautiful death. I put the phone on the pillow, right where you stayed, and listen to the ghost that we've already made. The screen is too bright for a room this cold, as I listen to the stories that have already been told. The digital hum is my only friend, a loop with a middle but never an end. I'm chasing the echoes of a life we once shared, before the I love yous became I don't care. I'm falling asleep to old voices tonight, wrapping the sound around me, holding on tight. A lo-fi lullaby of things you once said, to fill up the canyon on your side of the bed. Every good morning and every soft sigh is a bridge back to a time before we said goodbye. The world's getting quiet, the shadows are deep, and I'm letting your memory sing me to sleep. I hear the background noise, the clinking of spoons, the sound of a Tuesday in those long afternoons. You didn't know then you were recording a scar, how much I'd need to know just where you are. I replay the part where you laugh at a joke, before the signal faltered and the promises broke. Your voice is a blanket, but the threads are so thin, I can't tell where the dreaming is about to begin. Is it a haunting or is it a prayer to reach for a frequency that's no longer there? I'm terrified of the day that the battery dies, and I'm left with the silence and the truth of your eyes. But for playback is true, and I'm drifting away in the sound of you. I'm falling asleep to old voices tonight, wrapping the sound around me, holding on tight. A lo-fi lullaby of things you once said, to fill up the canyon on your side of the bed. Every good morning, every soft sigh is a bridge back to a time before we said goodbye. The world's getting quiet, the shadows are deep, and I'm letting your memories sing me to sleep. Hey, it's me. It's me. The volume is low, the breathing is slow. Don't let the recording end. I'm not ready to be alone again. I'm walking through a house that's forgotten my name. The walls are still standing, but they don't feel the same. The calendar's turned to 2020 switch, but I'm stuck in the habits I can't seem to fix. I reach for your coffee mug, warm on the shelf, but I ended up talking again to myself. I check the front porch for a shadow or sign, but the driveway is empty, and so is the line. I'm chasing a signal that's faded to black, asking the wind when you're coming back, but the air is just hollow. The engine won't start, and the silence is tearing the ceiling apart. Now I'm being ghosted by yesterday, watching the best of us wither away. I sent 1,000 prayers to a year that is gone, but the sun keeps on rising and moving us on. No goodbye in the hallway, no note on the door, just the echo of footsteps that don't ring anymore. I'm haunting the places we used to stay, just a memory ghosted by yesterday. I saw your old sweater in the back of the car, a soft blue reminder of just where we are. I tried to call up the version of us, but the memory's covered in salt and in dust. The typing icon has vanished for good. I'd change every ending if I only could, but the past is a phantom that won't meet my eye, leaving me here with a hollow reply. Is it January 26, or am I still there in the light of the kitchen with sun in your hair? The clock is a thief and the mirrors are cold, showing me stories that never got told. I'm screaming at shadows, I'm pleading with light, but yesterday's sleeping and won't speak tonight. that don't ring anymore. I'm haunting the places we used to stay. Just a memory ghosted by yesterday. Did you leave? Or did the time just run out? I'm standing in the center of the doubt. The screen is dark, the spark is dead, and everything we ever said is just a whisper, fading away. Ghosted by yesterday. The curse is blinking like a warning light in the hollow quiet of a Tuesday night. I've typed your name 100 different ways, trying to bridge the distance of these lonely days. I miss your voice, or are you doing fine? I'm chasing circles on a jagged line. The blue light's burning holes into my sleep, while I'm guarding secrets that I'm meant to keep. My thumb is hovering above the sand, but I know how this story has to end. It's a conversation with a ghost I knew, a one-sided rhythm that I'm forced to do. These are the late-night messages never sent, the comeback home and nowhere you went, a gallery of words that'll never see the sun, the final chapters that have just begun. I'm shouting in the vacuum of a glowing screen, saying all the honest things I didn't mean. They're locked in the drafts, gathering dust, late night messages, and the loss of us. I wrote a paragraph about that song we heard, then I deleted every single desperate word. I thought of telling you I saw your sister's card, and now it felt like someone reopened the scar. I wanna tell you that the house is far too big, and I'm still wearing your old college rig, but I just backspace till the box is white and surrender to the middle of the night. Is your phone sitting silent on your bedside table? Are you holding on as long as you were able? Or did you clear the history and change the lock? While I'm still here staring at the digital clock, I'm one click away from breaking the glass, but I'm terrified to let the moment pass. These are the late night messages never sent, the comeback home and nowhere you went, a gallery of words that'll never see the sun, the final chapters that have just begun. I'm shouting in the vacuum of a glowing screen, saying all the honest things I didn't mean. They're locked in the drafts, gathering dust, late night messages, and the loss of us. Select all, delete. The screen goes dark and the room feels sweet, just a phantom vibration in my hand, a love that didn't go the way we planned. The street lamps flickering out on the drive, the only thing in this neighborhood left alive. I send a prayer up to the satellites to carry my heart through these 2020 sweet nights. I'm staring at the screen, then I look at the sky, asking the universe a million times why. The clouds are like curtains, silver and thin, and I'm waiting for a conversation to begin. I pour my soul into the empty air, like a message in a bottle that goes nowhere. I'm looking for a glow, a spark or a sign, but the stars are all busy and none of them are mine. Now I'm just left on red by the moon tonight, bathed in a cold and a silent white light. I gave the darkness everything I had to say, but the galaxy is looking the other way. No typing bubbles in the stars above, just the quiet remains of a broken love. Yeah, the sky is high and the world is dead, and I'm just standing here, left on red. I remember when the moonlight felt like a flame, back when the wind used to whisper your name. Now it's just a rock hanging cold in the dark, indifferent to the mess and the missing spark. I've got 1,000 drafts I'll never send to you, tracing the craters till my fingers turn blue. The moon's seen it all, the hello and the gone, but it's staying silent till the break of the dawn. Does the man in the moon get tired of the grief of the billions of hearts looking for relief? Is he checking his watch? Is he waiting for the sun to tell me that the story is finally done? I'm screaming at the craters, I'm crying at the sea, but the moon doesn't have an answer for me. Now I'm just left on red by the moon tonight, bathed in a cold and a silent white light. I gave the darkness everything I had to say, but the galaxy is looking the other way. No typing bubbles in the stars above, just the quiet remains of a broken love. Yeah, the sky is high and the world is dead, and I'm just standing here, left on red. 2 blue checks on a midnight sky, no reply, no reply. It's January 17th, and the air is thin. I guess I'll never hear from you again. Just the moon watching me, left on red. Bleeding through the gaps in the blind, leaving the wreckage of 2025 behind. It's a Saturday morning, January 2026, and I'm looking for a feeling that a sunrise can't fix. The radio scanning through the static and the hiss, looking for a melody that feels a bit like this. A hollow kind of humming in the wires of the wall, waiting for a signal or a long distance call. The air is thin and freezing, the coffee's turned to ice. I'm paying for a memory at a heavy, lonely price. I'm turning the dial, but the needle's getting stuck somewhere between I love you and a run of rotten love. I'm just picking up lonely frequencies at dawn, singing to the shadow of a love that's already gone. A fractured transmission, a glitch in the light, the final fading echo of our last ever fight. I'm reaching for a station that doesn't play anymore, while the tide is pulling back from a cold and empty shore. Yeah, the world is waking up, but I'm still holding on to these lonely frequencies at dawn. I hear a voice in the reverb that sounds a bit like yours, but it's just the wind dragging through the cracks beneath the doors. The satellites are drifting over a city fast asleep, while I'm guarding all the secrets that I promised I would keep. Every typing that vanished, every text I didn't send is a jagged little rhythm at the world's quiet end. I'm a lighthouse without a seat, a tower in the dark, searching for a frequency to find a single spark. Is there anyone out there on the head awake high night, or am I just a ghost on a disconnected line? I'd trade the whole FM for a whisper in my ear, the kind of stay with me that I'm never gonna hear. The sun is hitting the antenna, the gold is turning gray, and I'm losing the connection as the morning breaks away. I'm just picking up lonely frequencies at dawn, singing to the shadow of a love that's already gone. A fractured transmission, a glitch in the light, the final fading echo of our last ever fight. I'm reaching for a station that doesn't play anymore, while the tide is pulling back from a cold and empty shore. Yeah, the world is waking up, but I'm still holding on to these lonely frequencies at dawn. I'm just picking up lonely frequencies at dawn, singing to the shadow of a love that's already gone. A fractured transmission, a glitch in the light, the final fading echo of our last ever fight. I'm reaching for a station that doesn't play anymore, while the tide is pulling back from a cold and empty shore. Yeah, the world is waking up, but I'm still holding on to these lonely frequencies at dawn. Slow, lo-fi beat with the sound of radio static. 17th of January, the signal's getting weak, the words are getting heavy, and I can't seem to speak. Over and out, over and out, just static in the sky, and a soft goodbye. The screen is dimmed to 10%, a tired shade of gray, much like the way I felt since I decided not to stay. I'm watching the red bar flicker, a heartbeat on the ledge, while I'm sitting here shivering on our old window ledge. I could reach for the cable, I could find the sparking line, but I'm paralyzed by the thought that you're no longer mine. There's a pile of unsent misuse trapped inside the glass, watching the final minutes of our connection pass. The brightness is fading, the colors are starting to bleed. I'm losing the only map to the love I still need. My thumb is hovering over a photo of 1,000% of fire burning in our eyes. Now I'm scrolling through the history back to 2024, before the typing bubbles stopped appearing anymore. 3%, the warning pops up like a final plea, asking if I'm sure I wanna lose this memory. The phone is getting warm, but my hands are turning blue, dying right along with the digital ghost of you. 1%, it's a sliver of a life we used to lead. 1%, is it enough for a heart to bleed? I'm looking for the outlet, I'm looking for the door, but I don't think I can handle the static anymore. Goodbye to the messages, goodbye to the glow. I'm letting the screen go dark because I have to let you go. I've got a low battery and an even lower mood, chewing on the silence like it's bitter hollow food. 5% of hope left and the world goes black, and there's no amount of charging that's gonna bring you back. The signal is weak and the room is getting cold. I'm holding on to a story that's already been told. Yeah, the power's running out and I'm losing my light, with a low battery and a broken heart tonight. You begin, the circle spins around, no more light, just the night. It's 2026 and I'm still alone, staring at the black glass of a dead phone. A Sharpie, a gently power off chime, then silence. Pavement's acting like a mirror to the sky, reflecting every reason that we said goodbye. The rain is coming down in a rimming heavy beat, turning all the asphalt into one-way streets. I'm standing underneath the buzzing of the open sign, but the door is locked and I'm running out of time. The pinks and the purples are bleeding in the street, like a beautiful disaster lying at my feet. The city is humming a lo-fi, lonely tune beneath the hollow circle of a paper white moon. I'm looking for your shadow in the flicker and the glare, but the more I try to find you, the less you're really there. And the melancholy drips from the neon signs, blurring out the borders and the finish lines. Electric blue tears running down the glass, watching all the ghosts of our memories pass. It's a fluorescent fever, a cold synthetic glow, highlighting the places where you used to go. Yeah, the night is heavy and the colors are blind, when melancholy drips from the neon sign. There's a flickering E in the sign for the motel, ringing out the rhythm of a long distance farewell. Remember when the glow felt warm against your skin, back before the winter of the heart started in. Now the light is jagged, a strobe against the dark, searching for the remnants of a long lost spark. I'm walking through the puddles of a technicolor dream, where nothing is as steady as it used to seem. Is it the gas in the tubes or the ache in my chest, this artificial light that won't let me rest? I trade the whole skyline for a candle in the dark, to lead me back to the place where we left our mark. But the humming is loud and the wires are frayed, and I'm just a silhouette in mess we made. And the melancholy drips from the neon signs, blurring out it's just the city calling. Drip, 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 neon, neon. The station clock is shivering on the wall, watching shadows stretch along the hall. I'm standing where the yellow line meets the edge, holding on to silence like a holy pledge. The steam is rising from a coffee cup gone cold, like all the promises that we let go of hold. I saw the taillights fading in the gray, the heavy iron rhythm of you drifting away. I had the words rehearsed, a perfect line to keep your hand from letting go of mine. But the whistle blew and the air turned thin, and I let the cold October settle in. Now I'm just counting missed trains and soft regrets, smoking memories like half-burned cigarettes. The tracks are empty and the platform is white, with nowhere left for a broken heart to hide. I'm waiting for a whistle that'll never blow, watching all the reasons why you had to go. Yeah, the schedule's empty and the sun has set on a lifetime of missed trains and soft regrets. I found your ticket stub inside my coat, a little piece of paper sinking boat. It says one way in a faded kind of ink, giving me too much time to sit and think. I wonder if you're looking out the window pane, watching your reflection through the streaks of rain, or if you've already reached the final stop while I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop. Is there a station where the lost things go, where the I'm sorry's finally start to grow? I take the Midnight Express to the end of the world to see the banners of our love unfurl. But I'm stuck on the platform, paralyzed by the if, staring at the tracks until my heart turns still. Now I'm just counting missed trains and soft regrets, smoking memories like half-burned cigarettes. The tracks are empty and the platform is white, with nowhere left for a broken heart to hide. I'm waiting for a whistle that'll never blow, watching all the reasons why you had to go. Yeah, the schedule's empty and the sun has set on a lifetime of missed trains and soft regret. The last departure, the final gate, a little too quiet, a little too late. Soft regrets, they're all I've got left. The echo of the engine, the weight of the theft just missed chains. I hit shuffle just to hear a ghost. The songs you loved are the ones that hurt the most. The curses blinking on a screen of blue, a digital graveyard of me and you. I'm staring out at the gravel drive, where the rhythm of the water is the only thing alive. There's a track we skipped 1,000 times, because we thought we had forever for the rhymes. Now I'm staring at a list of names, and every single chorus sounds like flame. It's just rain on an empty playlist tonight, washing out the colors, blurring out the light. 4 minutes of silence, then it starts again, a symphony of static in the falling rain. I'm looking for the bridge to bring you home, but I'm just dancing in the kitchen all alone. Yeah, it's pouring down on every song, we just rain on an empty playlist, and the ghost of you, and the ghost of you. I see the recently played and it breaks my heart. The soundtrack to the day we fell apart. A piano ballad that you used to hum, now it's just the beat of a hollow drum. The clouds are heavy like the chords you played, watching how the brightest lyrics start to fade. I try to add a new song to the queue, but everything I hear just sounds like losing you. Does the sky feel lonely when it's out of clouds? Does the song feel broken when it's played too loud? I'm drowning in the mid-range, lost in the bass, trying to find a frequency to see your face. But the sky is gray and the speakers are blown, and I've never felt a silence this well known. It's just rain on an empty playlist tonight, washing out the colors, blurring out the light. 4 minutes of silence, then it starts again, a symphony of static in the falling rain. I'm looking for the bridge to bring you home, but I'm just dancing in the kitchen all alone. Yeah, it's pouring down on every song we knew, just rain on an empty playlist. And the ghost of you. Track number 10, that was our song. Now the rain is the only thing singing along. Click, stop, let the droplets drop on an empty playlist. Just rain, just rain, just rain. The sky's the color of a bruised up knee, dripping down the glass like a memory. I'm staring at the web of a shattered display, where the light hits the cracks in a jagged way. It splits your face into 1,000 lines, a million different versions of the warning signs. The storm is outside, but it's leaking in under the surface and under my skin. I I try to swipe away the drops of the rain, but I'm only touching the edges of the pain. The pixels are bleeding, the colors are distorted, like a beautiful dream that was suddenly aborted. And it's just rain light through a cracked screen, the blurred out ghost of everything we've been. I'm tracing the fractures where the image is torn, trying to find the love before the quiet was born. The kaleidoscope of sorrow in the palm of my hand, a digital heart falling apart like sand. Yeah, I'm watching the world go gray and green through the rain light on a cracked screen. On a cracked screen. I see the text you sent back in June, a bright glowing promise under a different moon. But now there's a splinter right through your name, and the I'll never leave doesn't look the same. The water catches the glow of the street, turning the bitterness into something sweet. I'm holding on to a device that's broken, just like every word that we left unspoken. Is it the glass that's shattered, or is it my side, lost in the glare of the artificial light? I could fix the phone, I could buy a new view, but there isn't a repair shop for losing you. So I'll sit in the dark while the thunder rolls, watching the light leak through the hollow holes. And it's just rain light through a cracked screen, the blurred out ghost of everything we've been. I'm tracing the fractures where the image is torn, trying to find the love before the quiet was born. A kaleidoscope of sorrow in the palm of my hand, a digital heart falling apart like sand. Yeah, I'm watching the world go gray and green through the rain light on a cracked screen. Flicker fade, the choices we made, just a prism of blue, a broken view of you. The battery's low, I have to let go. Rain, no, rain light, rain The edges of the room have started to blur into the ghost of the person you were. The streetlight is bleeding through the thin lace drape, giving the shadows a familiar shape. It's January 22 since a cold Saturday night, and I'm losing the battle with the morning light. The camera of my mind is stuck on one frame, where the world was still bright and you still spoke my name. I've rubbed my eyes until the colors start to run, trying to pretend that we're not actually done. But the focus is shifting, the details are thin, and I don't know where the dreaming is supposed to begin. I'm sleepless and inside focused tonight, caught in the haze of a flickering light. Nothing is sharp and nothing is clear, except for the fact that you aren't here. A portrait of longing, a smudge on the glass, watching the ghosts of our memories pass. The world is a hum and the vision is broken, buried in words that were never quite spoken. reaching for the water on the bedside table, to keep my hands busy, to keep my heart stable. But the glass is a shimmer, a mirage in the dark, like the cold distant ash of a once living spark. I remember the sharp, jagged edge of our end, the way that the truth refused to just bend. But tonight it's all muffled, it's all out of range. Funny how the grief makes the scenery change. Is it the tears or the lack of the sun that makes me feel like the damage is done? I give anything for high definition view, to see one more time the real version of you. But the lens is all dusty, the shutter is slow, and I'm watching the outlines of us start to go. Spoken. It's nearly 4 a.m. The colors are pale, a soft focus heart beginning to fail. I'm closing my eyes to see you better. The ink is a blur on your final letter. Soft focus, soft focus. The pillowcase is cool, where your shadow used to sleep. The silence in the hallway is a promise I can't keep. I'm staring at the ceiling, tracing patterns in the black, waiting for a rhythm that is never coming back. The world is spinning on without a care for you and me, while I'm anchored to the bottom of a dark and heavy sea. I'm trying to remember how it felt to be whole, before the winter settled in and occupied my soul. The clock is just a hammer hitting nails into the night. I'm terrified of what I'll see when morning brings the light. So I'm counting every second, trying to find a way to stay in this hollow little pocket where the memories can play. It's just slow breaths in the dark tonight, reaching for a hand that slipped out of sight. I'm inhaling the ghost, I'm exhaling the pain, listening to the heartbeat of the soft January rain. My lungs feel heavy like they're made of lead, full of all the I love yous that we left unsaid. I'm just waiting for a sign, for a flicker, for a spark, taking slow breaths in the dark. I can almost hear you humming in the kitchen down the hall, but it's just the wind scratching at the paper on the wall. The scent of your perfume's getting thinner every day, like a photograph in the sun that's turning into gray. I try to close my eyes and see the way you used to smile, but my mind is like a desert and I'm walking every mile. I'm reaching for a frequency that's falling off the air, finding only empty space where you were always there. Inhale, I remember the gold. I'm The curtains dance in a draft you left behind. Chasing all the memories, I'm trying not to find. The kettle's whistling to an empty kitchen floor, like it's waiting for your keys to rattle in the door. I walk the hallway where our laughter used to bloom, but now the silence is the loudest thing in the room. I'm catching glimpses of a life we used to own, in the dust, most dancing in the light, all alone. Every corner holds a whisper of your name, but the walls look different, they don't feel the same. It's the phantom weight of your head upon my chest, the ghost of a rhythm that's finally gone to rest. And now it's just soft echoes of goodbye, bouncing off the ceiling where the shadows lie. A fading reverb of the way we used to be, a lonely vibration inside of me. I'm reaching out for a sound I can't define, tangled in the traces of a broken line. Yeah, the silence is heavy and the well is dry. Listen to the soft echoes of goodbye. I found your coffee mug behind the garden seat, with a ring of dried up promises, bitter and sweet. The ink is fading on the note upon the fridge. We built the canyon but we couldn't build the bridge. I try to speak but my voice just hits the wall, and it's your laughter that I hear in the hall. But it's thinner now, like a radio out of range. Funny how a heartbeat can sound so strange. Doesn't echo know when it's time to disappear. Does it get tired of being the only thing I hear? I trade the quiet for a scream or a fight, just to know that something's still alive tonight. But the air is thinning and the pulse is slow, and I'm learning how to finally let you go. But it's still just soft echoes of goodbye, bouncing off the ceiling where the shadows lie. Fading reverb of the way we used to be, a lonely vibration inside of me. I'm reaching out for a sound I can't define, tangled in the traces of a broken line. Yeah, the silence is heavy and the well is dry. Listening to the soft echoes of goodbye. I'm reaching for your hand across the sheets, but all I find are hollow, unmade pleats. The clock on the wall is the only thing that speaks, counting down the silence for the last 3 weeks. I try to tune into the frequency we knew, but the signal's dying and I'm losing you. was a ghost in the hallway, a shadow in the glass, watching all the moments that we promised would last. Now the air is heavy and the room is getting cold, and I'm holding on to stories that will never be told. Now there's just steady between our heartbeats, a white noise drowning out the I love yous. We're two different stations, miles apart, with a broken connection and a fractured heart. I'm screaming through the rhythm, trying to break through, but there's nothing but static between me and you. You're sitting on the sofa, just a foot away, but you're 1,000 miles deep in the things you won't say. I remember when our pulses used to skip in time, back when your heartbeat sounded just like mine. Now I'm searching for a whisper in the jagged lines, but the screen is flickering with all the warning signs. Is it interference? Is it just the rain? Or have we finally mastered how to live with the pain? I take 1,000 storms, I take the thunder too, just to hear one clear note that sounds like the old you. But the dial is stuck and the wires are faded, and I'm terrified of how the music starts to fade. Between our heartbeats, a white noise drowning out the I love yous. We're two different stations, miles apart, with a broken connection and a fractured heart. I'm screaming through the rhythm, trying to break through, but there's nothing but static between me and you. Disappearing, just a home in the dark, a dying spark. Static, static. The bedside lamp is buzzing, dying on its feet, casting jagged shadows on the tangled lonely sheet. It's January 2026, the world is fast asleep, but I'm counting every promise that you didn't want to keep. I'm staring at the plaster, at the cracks and at the lines, tracing out the map of all the broken warning signs. The fan is spinning slowly like the thoughts inside my head, circling the hollow space on your side of the bed. I don't tell the neighbors and I don't tell my friends how I'm still retracing how the story always ends. I keep a steady face when I'm walking in the light, but I spill my heavy soul when I'm alone with the night. Oh, the ceiling knows my secrets, it's seen every tear. It's heard me whisper, please come back, when no one else can hear. It's watched me reach for nothing in the middle of the dark, searching for a rhythm or a faint and dying spark. I've confessed 1,000 I misused to the wide and empty space, trying to find the ghost of you, the memory of your face. The floor is made of silence and the walls are filled with regrets, but the ceiling is the only one who knows what I can't forget. I've memorized the texture, every blemish, every flaw, while I'm waiting for the winter in my chest to finally thaw. I told the light bulb how it felt when you let go of my hand, a language that the living would never understand. The moon creeps across the room and highlights every stain, a witness to the wreckage and the rhythm of the pain. I'm an open book of sorrow, but the pages are turned high, directed at the only view I have left of the sky. Does the wood hold on to sound? Does the pain hold on to grief? Is there a secret drawer up there for a heart seeking relief? I've screamed without a sound till my throat was burning dry, giving all my sorries to the limit of my eye. It's a gallery of ghosts, it's a temple for the blue, and everything I'm feeling is a monument to you. Yeah, the ceiling knows my secrets, it's seen every tear. It's heard me whisper, please come back when no one else can hear. It's watched me reach for nothing in the middle of the dark, searching for a rhythm or a faint and dying spark. I've confessed 1,000 I misused to the white and empty space, trying to find the ghost of you or the memory of your face. The floor is made of silence and the walls are filled with regrets, but the ceiling is the only one who knows what I can't forget. And a view of the end, watching the shadows start to bend. I'm telling the plaster, I'm telling the air that it's 22 Lisas, and you're still not there. The ceiling knows, God, the ceiling knows. The street lamps flickering, a rhythm on the wall. I'm listening for a footstep that'll never walk the hall. I've been staring at the ceiling till the cracks begin to bloom, trying to find a way to breathe the silence in this room. The curtains are swaying like they're reaching for your hand, but I'm just a ghost in a house made of sand. The coffee's gone cold and the moon's getting low, and I'm still waiting on a wind that refused to blow. I should draw the blinds and lock the heavy door, but I'm terrified of losing what I'm looking for, so I leave the latch open to the bitter night air, hoping that a part of you is still standing there. I've got tired eyes and open windows, watching how the shadow of our love grows. It's January 2020 seas and the frost is on the glass, counting every lonely hour I let pass. I'm searching for a signal in the dark of the street, for the one person I'm never gonna meet. My heart is a candle burning down to the wick, and the ticking of the clock is making me sick. Yeah, I'm wide awake, feeling the cold, with tired eyes and a story that's old. There's a draft coming in from the empty driveway, bringing back the things that we didn't get to say. I can see my own breath like a spirit in the bay, a ghostly reminder of the ways I called your name. My eyelids are heavy, they're begging for the end, but if I close them now, I'm losing you again, because in the dark I can almost feel the heat of the way your heart used to find my beat. Is it madness to wait for a ship that is sunk to stay high on a hope when the world is so drunk. I'm shivering here in my favorite shirt, the one that you wore when we didn't get hurt. The sun's gonna rise and expose all the empty, but right now the silence is more than plenty. I've got tired eyes and open windows, watching how the shadow of our love grows. It's January 2026 and the frost is on the glass, counting every lonely hour I let pass. I'm searching for a signal in the dark of the street, for the one person I'm never gonna meet. My heart is a candle burning down to the wick, and the ticking of the clock is making me sick. Yeah, I'm wide awake, feeling the cold with tired eyes and the story that's on. The sky is turning blue-gray, the stars are going away, but the window's still open and the heart's still broken. I'm so tired, so tired. So tired. Then a long, heavy sigh. The last of the sirens has bled into the hills, and the neon is flickering on the windowsills. It's nearly midnight, January 17, 2026, and I'm still searching for a part of me the morning can't fix. The grid is slowing down, the heavy gears are still, while I'm sitting on the edge of this cold windowsill. The traffic has vanished, the concrete is bare, and I'm breathing in the ghost of you in the freezing air. The rush is over, the noise has gone to bed, leaving all the things we broke to ring inside my head. I can hear my own heartbeat, and it's a heavy, hollow sound in a town that finally stopped its spinning round. When the city finally exhales, I'm left with the ache of every single promise that we chose to break. In the sudden quiet, in the deep velvet blue, the only thing I'm hearing is the absence of you. The world takes a breath, but I'm still holding mine, lost in the static of a disconnected line. Yeah, the silence is a weight that I can't quite feel in the middle of the night. When the city exhales, there's a soft, lonely hum in the power lines above, like a low-frequency elegy for our kind of love. I see the empty intersections, the lights changing for no one, a mechanical reminder of the damage that we've done. I used to love the quiet, used to love the way it felt before the winter in my chest refused to ever melt. Now the stillness is a mirror, and the glass is far too clear, showing me exactly why you're no longer here. Is it 2026? Is it 10 years ago? Time is just a river that is nowhere left to flow. The skyscraper shadows are reaching for my feet in the most honest hour on this abandoned street. I'm waiting for the inhale, for the morning to begin, so the roar of the world can drown the noise within. When the city finally exhales, I'm left with the ache of every single promise that we chose to break. In the sudden quiet, in the deep velvet blue, the exhale slowly. Listen, can you hear the heart of the town? Everything is slowing down. Just a sigh in the dark, a dying spark. Exhale, exhale. The evening light is folding like a letter I can't read, and the quiet in the kitchen is a special kind of greed. I've survived the busy hours, I've kept the shadows at the door, but now the clock is striking 12 upon hardwood floor. The city noise is dying down, the neighbors dim their lights, leaving me to face the ghost of all our good at nights. I'm standing in the doorway where we used to say so much, in the hollow space that's missing the gravity of your touch. I can't handle the morning with its coffee and its lies, and the afternoon is easy with the sun inside my eyes. But the air begins to thicken when the sun begins to sink, giving me too much room to breathe, too much time to think. Oh, this is where the night starts hurting. This is where the walls start closing in, when the world stops its turning, and I'm forced to feel the places you have been. It's January 2026, and the winter's in the Bona masterclass in learning how to be this much alone. Everything is heavy, and the silence is alerting. Yeah, this is where the night starts hurting. I'm reaching for the radio to drown the sound of me, but every song's a frequency of who we used to be. I see your keys are gone, but I still see the scratch they made in the wood beside the lamp where the golden memories fade. I'm checking on the locks like you're coming home at 2, a reflex from a life that still belongs to you. The moon is just a witness, cold and white and far away, watching me fall apart in the debris of the day. Is there a place where the darkness doesn't ache, where the memory of your laughter doesn't make my spirit break? I'm staring at the ceiling like it's gonna tell me why. You're the one who's sleeping while I'm the one who has to try, just to make it to the sunrise, just to see the colors change, back to a world where losing you doesn't feel so strange. Oh, this is where the night starts hurting. This is where the walls start closing in, when the world stops its turning, and I'm forced to feel the places you have been. It's January 2020 sighs, and the winter's in the Bona masterclass in learning how to be this much alone. Everything is heavy, and the silence is alerting. Yeah, this is where the night starts hurting. Part cold bed, heavy heart, wait for the light. Just survive the night. It's